Who said that there doesn't need to be anything within a mobile game? Who said that they need to be shallow experiences? Today I want to share with you guys a list of open world mobile games that'll take you into a realm where you could live a second life. All of the games on today's list are going to be opportunities for you to explore and really experience something new that could completely change your world. Yes, right on your phone. Let's dive into my top 10 list of open world new mobile games. We need to start out today's list with the newest game to mobile, Warframe Mobile. This is a rendition of Warframe from PC, but now on mobile. A rendition that is available for crossplay between the two platforms. This game's been out for years, 10 plus years actually, on PC via Steam, and now is available on mobile as well, bringing you the same experience that you already know and love from PC. And you could take your account and throw it right on your phone, or start on your phone and take it over to your PC. Inside of this, you have an open world looter shooter combat style game where you play as a Warframe. A Warframe is essentially your character that you build out to be and to fight exactly how you want it to fight. The game's graphics are insane. The combat is fast and unparalleled, and it really makes for an easy way for you to dive into something and look like a pro fighter when you're really just learning the game. The combat, intense. The weapons are incredible. The story and lore is there for you. You have to try Warframe Mobile. Adventurers Mobile is going to take you into West Africa, where you're going to be exploring the world and trying to get through the combat that you're going to encounter along the way. You're not only going to be seeing animals and beautiful scenery, but you're going to run into people that want to stop you from what you're doing. Your journey, your adventure, your exploration will not be unparalleled. You're going to have to try and find some wealth of Mansa Musa, and on the way, others are going to want it as well. So you're going to have to fight for it. Really fun game right here with a nice open world on mobile. Dawnlands. This is a action-adventure survival style game that's made for you to play with your friends. An open world experience that is actually quite beautiful, which is, as I said, multiplayer and a single player experience as well. A very stylized game that we're looking at right here, and available to play on mobile. The game has 1 million downloads, 3.4 stars, and as you can see, it blends some nice action RPG elements along with some nice cartoony and characteristic looking graphics that are quite nice, pleasant, and a little bit more on the casual side of things. It actually reminds me a little bit, by the way it looks, of Torchlight. A really fun game here with a lot of depth, and if you like crafting and if you like building, Dawnlands is screaming your name. Oceanhorn's up next, and this game reminds me very much of Zelda, how it looks and also kind of how it plays. The game has 5 million downloads, 3.6 stars, and here you're going to be exploring the island in the Uncharted Seas, a world filled with many dangers, puzzles, and of course secrets. You're going to be fighting monsters, and you're going to learn to use magic and discover ancient treasures, which will help you on your quest. You're going to have to put together all of your will and all of your skill to survive in this one. Albian Online has 10 million downloads, 4.5 stars, and is probably the most open world of MMOs that we're going to be able to share with you today. This game is entirely built off of one server. That means people that have been playing for years will be playing against and with the same people that download the game today and play. This is a game that's both on mobile and on PC that's going to require you to explore a ton of territory. But not only will you be exploring, you'll be working with others to go into combat, to fight for your land, fight for your food, and really just protect everything that you've put so much work into creating. The game is really a lot of fun. It's essentially going to be a second life inside of your normal life. Some of us need to escape, and this is a great one that you can escape within. We have Life After, which is an action RPG game that's a little bit on the creepy side. The game has 10 million downloads with 3.6 stars, and this one does pride itself in having a vast, very open world. As you can see from the screen, there is a lot that you can do, a lot of elements of combat with just the buttons that are available for you to play, a map for exploration, and tons of enemies that you're going to encounter. Now maybe you're into space. I'm not, but maybe you are, and if so, Eve Echoes is a game that started out on PC and made its way over to mobile and is an extremely enjoyable building style game that takes place up in space. To do all of this building, structuring, creating, and making of your realm, you're going to need to explore, and it's going to have a vast space or open space for you to do that. The game currently sits with 1 million downloads, 4.1 stars, and is touted as having one of the best online gaming communities in all of online gaming communities. So if you are someone that likes mobile games that take place up in space, that have open world elements, Eve Echoes is going to be your go-to. Next up, we have something a little bit lighter, and I'm talking about Caraman. This one has 1 million downloads, 4.8 stars, and is definitely a retro style game, also with a bit of a Zelda feel, the way that you go from room to room inside of this one. This one you're playing as a young boy and you're trying to find your way through this world where you're going to unlock tons of adventure and have a lot of exploration to do. There's over 120 unique creatures and you can customize your trainer for hundreds of different options. So there's really a lot of things that you can engage with inside of the game, and as you can see, the battles probably look fairly familiar to you. With all that being said, to unlock the complete story, this game does have a $5 price tag, so you can download it for free, pay through it a little bit, and then you're gonna have to open up your wallet and spend the $5. Not a bad model if you're looking for something that's really good and that doesn't have many microtransactions. So if you like it, then you buy it. If you don't, well, delete it. The American War. Inside of this one, you're going to explore a different side of the Vietnam conflict, including the horrors of combat, as well as some of the lesser known ramifications. This game sits with only 5,000 downloads. It's a very new one, and I actually like the black and white gameplay with the very cartoony look that you have from your weapon that you have in hand. The narrative of the story is brought to us by the perspective of a US veteran who is basically remembering his experience and adding some twisted trauma to the gameplay. As you can see, this is not what was actually seen in Vietnam, but the twisted mind really could make a difference on perspective, can't it? The gameplay is very much of a comic book style that I quite like, and that makes this one stand out to me. Bot World Adventure has 5 million downloads and 4.6 stars, and this is a huge, beautiful, diverse world which you could explore as you venture out to collect rare scrap and discover new bots. You can enter new environments, meet a whole bunch of new characters, and collect rare treasures, and even uncover the many hidden secrets that you'll find inside a bot world. You can freely explore the forests, the deserts, and make sure, though, that you have a strong team of bots alongside of you, because you never know what you're going to encounter next. Mobile Zombies Horde Survival, another open world experience where you are trying to survive from the zombies that are incoming. I've actually featured this one on my channel before. You could pre-register for it right now, and this is why I really want you to get your hands on it. It's a really cool looking game with a really nice artistic look and feel, with a simplistic element to it as well. With that being said, the game just looks like it's a blast, and it has the open world elements that are going to make it fit today's list, so I would give it a try. So there's probably a few games that you saw on today's list that made you a bit interested. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below which games those were. And while you're down there, consider subscribing to the channel, because every day I put out videos featuring some of the best mobile games you could play right now.